I'd like to welcome you all to our Apps for Mind, Body, and Soul session in honor of National Depression and Mental Health Screening Month. The WildTech DC Senior Digital Inclusion Program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the info on any apps or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thanks so much for letting me read the disclaimer. Let's keep our mics in mind so that way we can make sure we hear from others, our cell phones, TVs, all that good stuff. So thank you all so much. But please feel free to unmute and share any thoughts as we go throughout the session and, of course, at the end. Hello, YouTube. This will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. You can review and rewind. But again, let's have a great session today. So we're going to look at mind, body, and soul, have a mini discussion. Throughout, we'll be taking a look at these three apps today. So Word Mind, a word game for our soul. WebMD, symptom checker for our body. And we have Oak, a meditation and breathing app for our mind. So I look forward to our session today. And of course, our overview and discussion. So very chill, very lax. We're going to spend quite a bit of time on the apps. So let's have this journey together. So, in your own words, please share what does mind, body, and soul mean to you? What do you think of when you think of this phrase? Any thoughts? Mind, body, and soul. What is this? What does it mean? What do you think of when you hear this term? Any thoughts? You can unmute yourself and share.
Hello, and what comes to mind is complete and total relaxation.
I love that, Mr. Adams. Complete relaxation.
When I hear body, mind, and soul, I think of wellness. I think something of wellness will follow.
Yes, wellness. I love these words. Anyone else? What do you think of when you think of mind, body, and soul? Any thoughts? You could pick one or, anything jump out at you.
What about exercise?
Okay. Yes, again, it's just what you think of when you think of this phrase. So I think of exercise too. I think of mental exercise, physical exercise.
Yes.
So I love that. Thank you.
Welcome.
Anyone else would like to share?
The mind, I think of having peace.
Well, someone did say relaxation. Those two go hand in hand. I love that. Last thoughts.
And the soul.
All right. Well, the phrase, it represents a holistic understanding of human existence, recognizing that a person is composed of more than just physical matters. Yes, we are more than just our bodies, right? This element refers to a distinct aspect of our being.
Wow.
So mind involves everything from thoughts to mental processes, intellectual faculties. So everything from reasoning to decision-making, learning, reflecting. Body is the physical aspect of a person because they're all interconnected, okay? Always remember, they're all interconnected. What affects your mind, affects your body, affects your soul. So everything from our form, our posture, our nutrition, our exercise, our rest, the amount of medical care we receive. So how do we get help with our bodies and how do we help ourselves? We have to think about those as well. And also we have to think about soul, which is the spiritual, and that can mean many things to different people. I keep it very, very neutral because we're all spiritual in our own way, or basically the innermost part of a person. So our very essence of being, which is what I think of soul. Imagine if we didn't have our bodies, like what would, our souls, how would we represent it in a way? So that's what I think. Everything from your emotions to your beliefs and values and purpose and connection to something, to ourselves. So those,
Excuse me, Alex.
Mhm.
You know, when I think of mind and getting older these days, I be thinking about Alzheimer's.
Well, it's always important to think about what may occur, so
Mm-hmm.
and to plan ahead. So that's why we do think about, or should think about, our mind, body, and soul and how to nourish them, so we could potentially lower that risk of getting that. And we've talked in several sessions about how exercising our brains through lifelong learning is really important to help curb that, onset dementia. So just by you attending today's session, you are lessening that chance.
Trying to.
Keep going on, and that's what we're here for.
Right.
Thank you so much for sharing. So through focusing on each aspect of our being, you can aim for harmony in, basically, when you think mind, body, and soul, think mental, physical, and spiritual health. So very easy. So we talk about those things. So that phrase goes hand in hand in hand. And anything that affects our mental may affect our physical and spiritual. If our bodies are not well, our minds and souls may not be well. And, if we're not feeling, our souls, and, vice versa. So again, every part of, this phrase and, these aspects of our health affect each other. So again, I hope you all utilize this every day, most likely in the morning, because when you exercise these 3 things in the morning, you have a great foundation for the rest of your day. And that way, any stressors we deal with, and we all deal with stressors. Stressors are good things and bad things in our life that occur, that eventually occur. But if we have a great foundation, we are more likely to overcome those stressors. And so always think that you have to have a great foundation for your day. You have to be intentional on these things. Okay, so it can be a little hard, but if you are consistent at something, you'll get really good at it. So, the more you practice your mind, body, and soul, the more easier those things will be to exercise, and you'll feel better. So always think this: when you do anything in your life, how does it contribute to one or more of these aspects? So hope you all enjoyed that. Really quick, again, Google is your best friend. So questions to ask yourself. I'm going to go to this slide. Questions to ask yourself. So about your mind, what patterns of thought are not serving me? How can I be more present and less consumed by worry? So remember, for those that have joined our talk shows, you have to think about what's going on in the present. You can't think about but if you think too much about the past, like what happened or what will happen, so worry, you got to live for the present, what's going on right now. Okay, what is my mind truly seeking right now? How does my mental state affect my physical health? So like I said, your mental health affects your physical health. So if you're not feeling well mentally, you may not be feeling well physically, and that's a bad chain reaction. So
That's so true.
you got to think of that. Okay, y'all. Body, what is my body trying to tell me? Again, yourself more than anyone does, so you have to listen and respond to your body. Everyone's different, and we have that gut feeling sometimes. So trust your gut. That's what I'm gonna say. Am I giving my body the fuel, rest, and movement it needs? You always got to think that. What are you putting in your body, and how is it affecting you? Okay, always got to think that. And not just food, right? Anything that you consume, it does affect your body in one way or another. Okay, so you have to think about that at the end of the day or during the day. What am I giving myself? How am I nourishing myself the best that I can? And we've talked about that a lot in our sessions, our nutrition sessions, food sessions, demonstrations. So again, just using everything we've learned. Okay, do my physical actions and appearance reflect the person I want to be? So do you have a goal for yourself on, again, how you want to look, or things of that nature? So again, that's to each their own. But again, when you look in the mirror, do you see the person that you want to be? So I'm gonna, let that stir. Okay. And your soul. And these are just questions to ask yourself. Okay, what is my purpose? Okay, what am I truly grateful for? So again, these things are like not existential, but really these are some great questions right here. Where do I find meaning outside of myself? How do I connect with
Wow.
my inner self, spirit, or higher power? What are my core values?
Mm-hmm.
How am I using my gifts to serve the world? You know, everyone has their own beliefs, but everyone is here for a reason. You're still here for a reason. You're in this call,
Amen.
right? So you have to, you know, think about, you know, what you're doing each day to, you know, benefit not others, but, you know, just to think about why you're here and what, you know, you are looking forward to, or what do you want to share? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want to do to leave behind for folks to remember you? You know, things of that nature, right? To leave your legacy, to make an impact on the world. I feel like everyone can make a huge impact on the world. One person can. So all of these things go hand in hand.
I think if you are a parent, your legacy would be your kids. And so if they do well or not so well, whatever they do, that's a reflection on you.
I love yes.
Yeah, I think your kids are your legacy. And if you don't have kids, you know, then you have other things that will be your legacy. But maybe your work.
I love that you thought of both sides. Certainly, kids can be a legacy, but not the only legacy for, you know, mothers and fathers, right? People are more than their kids, and some people, you know, I hear that all the time. I'm like, wow, you know, you are so much more than what you are. Okay, so I always think that you are, you know, you are so much more than your title. You are so much more than your label. Okay, because that label doesn't explain everything about you. So I love that. And then the no kids. Yes, I mean, how did you make people feel while you were here? How did you what did you leave behind in the world to make it a better place? Or what have you done, you know, to impact people in your lives and community? So, you know, I definitely want to feel like I do those things whenever it is my time. So it makes you feel good because you were here and the difference. Okay. And you know, whether it's a small difference, a big difference, medium, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. It's what matters to you. Okay, so what matters to you? What are my core values? What am I truly grateful for? What is my purpose in the world? Okay. All right. So I hope you all like the questions, and try to ask these, you know, a few times a week, just to kind of stay in the present and to get your goals, right? I think these help also with your goals, your mind, your mental health goals, and your overall feeling, your body goals, you know, if you want to reach such and such, and then your soul goals. The innermost part of you, how are you going to nourish and nurture that? Okay. Hope you all like the questions. I have this video here. Are we a body with the mind? Or are we a mind with the body? Have you all ever thought of that question before? What it's like the chicken or the egg? No, not really, but you all know what I'm saying. Like, what came first? So I hope you all enjoy and learn, or see a different point of view on something. Okay, but are you a body with the mind, or a mind with the body? Thank you all so much for joining us today. We've determined everything about our problem but the solution.
Look at your hand. How do you know it's really yours? It seems obvious, unless you've experienced the rubber hand illusion. In this experiment, a dummy hand is placed in front of you, and your real hand is hidden behind a screen. Both are simultaneously stroked with a paintbrush. No matter how much you remind yourself the dummy hand isn't yours, you eventually start to feel like it is, and inevitably flinch when it's threatened with a knife. That may just be a temporary trick, but it speaks to a larger truth. Our bodies, the physical, biological parts of us, and our minds, the thinking, conscious aspects, have a complicated, tangled relationship. Which one primarily defines you, or yourself? Are you a physical body that only experiences thoughts and emotions as a result of biochemical interactions in the brain? That would be a body with a mind. Or is there some non-physical part of you that's pulling the strings but could live outside of your biological body? That would be a mind with a body.
Any quick thoughts? What do you think before we go on to the rest of the video? Do you think you're a body with a mind or a mind with the body? I see it both ways from the explanation in the video. But any quick thoughts? What do you think? Again, this is definitely something to, think about.
Body with the mind, because you got to have the body in order to have the mind.
Okay. I love that. Very straightforward. And I can see what you're saying. So thank you so much.
I agree with him. A body with a mind.
I love that. Again, I see both. I can, I think our souls are so strong and our inner selves are so strong. I feel like if we didn't have a body, we could still exist in the universe in a way. So there are many interpretations, but definitely that I think more realistically, it's that body with the mind. Thank you. Let's see what else they have to say.
That would be a mind with a body. That takes us to an old question of whether the body and mind are two separate things. In a famous thought experiment, 16th century philosopher René Descartes pointed out that even if all our physical sensations were just a hallucinatory dream, our mind and thoughts would still be there. That, for him, was the ultimate proof of our existence. And it led him to conclude that the conscious mind is something separate from the material body that forms the core of our identity. The notion of a non-physical consciousness echoes the belief of many religions in an immaterial soul, for which the body is only a temporary shell. If we accept this, another problem emerges. How can a non-physical mind have any interaction with a physical body? If the mind has no shape, weight, or motion, how can it move your muscles? Or if we assume it can, why can your mind only move your body and not others? Some thinkers have found creative ways to get around this dilemma. For example, the French priest and philosopher Nicolas Malebranche claimed that when we think about reaching for a fork, it's actually God who moves our hand. Another priest philosopher named George Berkeley concluded that the material world is an illusion, existing only as mental perceptions. This question of mind versus body isn't just the domain of philosophers. With the development of psychology and neuroscience, scientists have weighed in as well. Many modern scientists reject the idea that there's any distinction between the mind and body. Neuroscience suggests that our bodies, along with their physical senses, are deeply integrated with the activity in our brains to form what we call consciousness. From the day we're born, our mental development is formed through our body's interaction with the external world.
Again, scientists, consciousness. Consciousness explains a lot about the mind and how so connected it is with your body. When we're born, we do react to the external world. I mean, just like all, not babies, but like animals, right? Just again, I love the way this video, is showcasing all these different thoughts.
Every sight, sound, and touch create new maps and representations in the brain that eventually become responsible for regulating our experience of.
Again, when you experience something new, doesn't it sometimes unlock something in our brains? Maybe a new love, and not a new hate, but a new feeling, a new sensation. Doesn't that, don't you kind of feel it more in your head whenever you experience something new? I love this video.
Self. And we have other senses besides the typical 5, such as the sense of balance and a sense of the relative location of our body parts.
I like that. We don't just have the 5 senses, sight, see, smell, touch.
And a sense of the relative location
But so the sense of our body
senses besides the
and
typical
where
5.
they're at. So if I move my hand up like this, I know where my hand is at, even without looking at it or looking at my camera, right? And then sense of balance.
Such as the sense of balance.
I've never thought of that as like a sense, but certainly I think it is.
And a sense of the relative location of our body parts. The rubber hand illusion and similar virtual reality experiments show that our senses can easily mislead us in our judgment of self. They also suggest that our bodies and external sensations are inseparable from our subjective consciousness. If this is true, then perhaps Descartes' experiment was mistaken from the start. After all, if we close our eyes in a silent room, the feeling of having a body isn't something we can just imagine away. This question of mind and body becomes particularly interesting at a time when we're considering future technologies such as neural prosthetics and wearable robots that could become extended parts of our bodies. Or the slightly more radical idea of mind uploading, which dangles the possibility of immortal life without a body by transferring a human consciousness into a computer. If the body is deeply mapped in the brain, then by extending our sense of self to new wearable devices, our brains may eventually adapt to a restructured version with new sensory representations. Or perhaps uploading our consciousness into a computer might not even be possible unless we can also simulate a body capable of delivering physical sensations.
We talked about AI last week, so, again, that's, well into the future, but hey, anything is possible.
The idea that our bodies are part of our consciousness and vice versa also isn't new. It's found extensively in Buddhist thought, as well as the writings of philosophers from Heidegger to Aristotle. But for now, we're still left with the open question of what exactly our self is. Are we a mind equipped with a physical body, as Descartes suggested? Or a complex organism that's gained consciousness over millions of years of evolution thanks to a bigger brain and more neurons than our distant ancestors? Or something else entirely that no one's yet dreamt up? If you'd like to dig deeper into the...
Any thoughts on the video before our first app? And body with the mind with the body, and everything from consciousness to senses to human feelings, and lots of great gems in that video.
The body carries the mind because it has to have a place to, I guess, be stored at, and the body's not going to work without the mind. I mean, we can put people in stasis and have them living artificially, but the mind is still there. And it may not be functioning on the same level that we may be used to, but the body and the mind are still one. And man has, for some reason, has been for so long trying to come up with some solution, conclusion that there is no God, and God didn't create us. So they come up, Darwin's theory and so forth. It just seems like man refuses to believe that there's a power greater than them, a power that's more superior to them, a being that may be more superior to them. But they still want to believe that they are the master of their destiny. And we may choose what direction we may want to go in, but sometimes it succeeds and sometimes it don't. How do you explain it?
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, to each their own, Mr. Adams. So I definitely see what you're saying, and I appreciate that. And I think it's important to look at all different points of views for these existential type questions, because just like the quote in the beginning, we can discover everything about a challenge we're trying to overcome, but sometimes the solution just may not be in their faces right now. If there is a solution, sometimes there is not no answer, but to each their own. So,
Mhm.
but I think what I got from what you were saying, you have to nourish your mind in order to nourish your body. If you have not a weakened mind, you have a weakened body that can affect everything else. Just like if you have a weakened body, you may then have a weakened mind, and that's not good for you either. So you have to nourish all parts of yourself to have the best outcome. So thank you so much for sharing.
Well, the great philosopher, I can't think of his name, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Everybody knows who it is. Who is the smartest man that we know? If
It's
that's
okay, Carolyn. Just
anyway, I can't think of his name, but he said that the more he learned about science, the more he believed there was a God. Mr. Adams, you know who said that?
oh,
Are you talking about Einstein?
Einstein. That's who I was trying to think of. Thank you so much. Einstein said that the more he learned about science, the more he believed there was a God. Now
Yes,
that's
that
yes,
too.
yes, that's what he said.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
never heard that. I love that. Again,
Yes, he said that.
to
Yes, he
each
said
their
that.
own. So of course, to each their own. Trying to keep things a little neutral, but to each their own. And but when you said that, it just makes me think. When you learn a lot of different things, and more, progressively, not harder things, but just the more things that you learn, the more whole of a being you become. The more overall knowing you are. What do they say? Omnipotent, but just more knowing. And when knowledge is power. So when you know a lot, you can, and if you apply that knowledge, so if you, keep, your body straight with all the nutrition and all that, your mind with the meditations, and staying in the present, and your soul with just making sure you're, you know, uh, filling your soul with good things and good ideas and good information. All of that has a very big part in what happens in our daily lives. So whatever, you believe in, you have to think of your mind, body, and soul at first, so that way then you can express yourself the best way you can. That makes
I
sense,
feel,
y'all?
I feel that I agree with those two, but as you say, we each have our own paths and our own beliefs in that. But being, we didn't. I believe we were created. I don't think we're using our brains to the full capacity that we could. I believe AI is here to stay, but I believe that you still need humans to make sure that AI is working productively in a way that benefits everyone. And so it's interesting, this video, but and I think the mind we can do some minds like Einstein and others say, oh my goodness, they can wrap around mine a million times. But we all capable, I think, if we really use our minds to do things that we thought we couldn't do. But it's because we were created that way. That's how I feel.
Oh, I love that, Miss Jeanette. And what you had just said makes what do I always say? You can do anything that you put your mind to. Don't get rid of I can't. Okay, I can't do this. Don't say that. You can do anything you put your mind to, because like you said, you know, so most of us, not all of us, but we know more than we think. So sometimes we have doubts about ourselves, and what I want you to do is get those doubts out of your mind and just again put your best mind forward. And you know you learn something when you win, you learn something when you lose, or when it doesn't work out your way, right? So uh just always yearn to learn. It helps out in many different ways. So I appreciate you all coming on. All right, so for our mind, we're going to do a quick 2-minute meditation. Again, this is what we usually do our morning Good Morning Talk Show sessions. So this is a quick meditation for us, and I'll showcase an app with some other ones you can utilize. So that's a very quick and easy app. So this is a 2-minute meditation. This is 2 minutes for yourself. Make sure you're sitting down, chilling out. Take these 2 minutes for yourself. Take these whatever minutes you like to spend on your meditations in the morning. Please try to find a guided meditation on YouTube or just sit down and think about what's going on in the present. So I hope you all enjoy.
So long since you've been at peace. You used to know how to come here as a child. It's a place in your head. Focus on the water. It's a bit of an illness to keep wanting more. This spot isn't glamorous. It's what's all around when we focus. This permanently exists amidst the noise. Don't be afraid. It'll always be here, waiting for you when you need it.
How did the meditation make you feel? How does your mind feel after listening and looking at
It was very restful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Made you feel like you were on that sitting on the banks of that water, just resting,
Me
taking
too.
it all in.
I love that. Anyone else? How did this meditation make you feel? How did the water, the beautiful birds in the background? Any other thoughts? How did you feel when you closed your eyes and you listened to the water moving and the birds chirping? And you can unmute yourself and share.
I felt sleepy. I felt
Okay.
sleepy.
Well, you felt relaxed, so that's good. You're able to,
How you felt? How it made you feel?
Oh, I felt very calm, very wanting to be there to experience it in real life, but grateful to see the beautiful water and the colors. And I'm grateful
Yeah.
that I could see the colors and hear the birds. Some people can't hear anything, so see anything. So it makes me feel grateful that I can.
That's right.
So I feel calm and chill, but I feel very grateful as well. It's the little things in life, right, y'all? It's the little
Yeah.
things.
That's right.
Water.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking positive thoughts, all of that is great for your mental health.
That's right.
Even if even if you choose not to be there right now, there are ways in your life that you can experience things you may not have thought you would have been able to experience.
Mm.
Don't think of the negative, but think how you can turn into a positive.
Right.
Always think that, okay, y'all? So again, mind, body, and soul. Meditation, movement, mindfulness, exercise every morning. Okay, so I want everyone on this call today to make that a part of your morning routine, and you will feel a difference. Okay, you will if you be consistent at it. I'm not saying you have to do it for hours and hours in the morning. Just maybe do 2-minute meditation, do a 5-minute exercise, do something for your soul. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, right? About 10, 15 minutes a day. And that will help you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. So, excuse me, I'm going to go over Oak, a meditation and breathing. So there are many free guided, mindful, and kind meditations that she can utilize. There are paid ones as well, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And that's why I love YouTube. There's so many options. But I just wanted to highlight this app for you all and how easy it is, and maybe some of the little customizations that you can do while you are doing the meditation. So I'm going to go and share my screen here on my Apple device. So again, your iPhone or your iPad, please download these apps. You can also tap on the names or the images of the apps in the daily email, and it should take you straight to the page. So if I go to the App Store, okay, that blue letter A, blue icon, white letter A, I'm going to hit the search icon here at the top, that magnifying glass, and then I'm going to hit it again or tap it again. That way the keyboard can come up. So I'm going to write Oak Meditation. Okay, I can either continue to write or I can click one of the options. So Oak Meditation. And it's right here at the top right-hand side, Oak Meditation and Breathing. So make sure, again, you download the app, check it out, see if you like it, and you go on from there. I know we cover a few apps per week, so, it's always good to check them out and see if you want to continue to use them or check out something else. So again, you tap on the link in the chat, and let's open this app and see how to navigate it. So it's very easy. There's home, courses, and a growth page. So courses, these are paid courses. So diving deeper, up to you, but I am mainly focused on the home. Look at these. You have some meditate, some meditations for beginners, loving kindness, mindful meditations, breathing, okay? Breathing and yoga and relaxation and stretching and your mind too, all of that is connected, right? So these are some powerful breathing exercises to help you to relax and achieve a clear state of mind. And then sleep ones. So relaxing sounds, a guided breath. If you may have trouble falling asleep, you could try some of those. Once you go into one that you want, so let's check out a loving kindness meditation. Look at that. You can choose it to the duration. So maybe I just want a 5-minute one, right? Instructor, you can choose male or female. Background, you can choose like the sound. So roof rain, fireplace, cave water, Tibetan Om, wood sauna, very relaxing background sounds. And look, a warm-up. So you can have a 3-minute warm-up session before doing the meditation. Isn't that amazing that you can do that or adjust these different things? So this is a mindful meditation. So the first one, same idea. You can have a warm-up, change the background, and I love it. I think it's so cool. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that sound so nice? Do a fireplace. Stream. Waterfall. I love the stream. That sounds pretty nice. The soft rain. I love me some rain, so the soft rain is
I like rain.
The fire. I love the crackly sounds of the of the fireplace?
The fireplace would make me anxious because I have to be thinking it's a fire.
No, I think of warmth and love and heart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Got to think about those things with that fire. Fire is life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all those. Yep. So once you're done, you hit begin meditation. And I mean, it goes from there. This is that warm up that I had put in. You can pause it or play it as you see fit. So please take and utilize this app. So that way you can have some, utilize YouTube and, Google, find some other ones that you may want. But I love these. These are very concise. And, guided breath for sleep. That sounds pretty amazing right here. Let us guide you through a series of breathing exercises to help you unwind, then relax and drift off to sleep to the soothing sounds of nature. Oh, wow. Please download this app. If you're having trouble sleeping, try this app, y'all. Especially with this guided breath. I really want to do it tonight and see how I feel because it sounds really good. So if you're having some trouble sleeping, try any of these meditations out before you go to bed or in the morning, of course, for this one, maybe breathing and then sleep in the afternoon. So I love that. Who's going to download this app? Oak Meditation and Breathing. It's in the chat. Who's going to check it out? You can raise your hand in Zoom or you can say, yes, I will. Anyone's going to check out this app?
I'll check it out.
Okay. Okay, we almost have 30 folks on. Anyone else interested? Who likes this app? Who would benefit from this app? You can raise your hand or share. I know at one point, we did do a session on apps for sleep, and I hope that was very helpful for folks, and I hope this adds to, your different ways that it help you fall asleep.
I just downloaded Honors.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing and for downloading it. I know that's right. Check it out. See how it works out for you, okay?
Okay.
I love it. All right. So, we're going on to the body. So, this is from today, not today, but from today. 4 simple stretches to relieve your body after sitting all day. So, hey, I do stand and work sometimes, but typically I usually sit down. So I feel like this would very much benefit myself, but for all of us too. So do what you can. This is a very fun video, and then we'll take a look at the next app for today.
This morning on Start Today, we're talking about an important part of our fitness routine that often really goes overlooked. We're talking about stretching this morning. And to do that, we are joined by Elena Ricardo. She is from Stretched. It's an assisted stretching and recovery studio right here in New York City. And you can scan that QR code, by the way, to sign up for our Start Today newsletter. Welcome, Elena.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Before we dig in here, first of all, for folks who are watching and listening, how often should we even be stretching?
So ideally, we should be stretching a little bit every single day. A 5 to 10 minute stretch every day is going to be so much more beneficial than one long hour-long session.
When do you do that? In the morning, at night?
In the morning, the night, between breaks on set.
Okay.
In the car
And
when you're not driving.
What's the point? Why is stretching so important?
Stretching is imperative for us as we're getting older and as we are kind of athletes in our everyday life.
Okay.
So it's going to help us recover faster. Yep, perform better.
Especially if you're sitting at a desk a lot.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So this first one's for the neck and shoulders?
Neck and shoulders. It's called the trap tapper. So it's working on our trapezius muscles, right? So we're going to take one arm across, and you're going to take this other hand just to kind of gently guide.
And you do what you can, but I hope you all follow along.
The elbow, and this hand is going to slide along the length of your back. Now here's the key. This shoulder, keep it pressed down. So as you're sliding it back, you're going to start to feel that.
It feels totally different.
The control room's doing it too.
And then you'll go down and only hold 2 to 3 seconds.
Okay.
And then release back to neutral. You'll do the same thing again, 10 to 12 reps, keeping that shoulder down.
You know what? It's like a subtle move, but it really, I was just about to say.
Totally. You were just telling me about your shoulder.
My shoulders.
Good. So you'll do 10 to 12 reps on each side.
And what about one that's really good for the neck?
neck.
Great for the neck. So this one is called What's Up. We're going to literally be looking up. So you'll have one hand on your chest just to stabilize your clavicle. And you're going to take one hand underneath, the fingertips right at the jawline. And you're going to gently guide the head back.
This is great because you can't text while you're doing it.
No, but it's good for texters who are curving forward. So you'll hold again 2 to 3 seconds, always coming back to neutral. And then if you turn your head 45 degrees, you could also go back the opposite way towards the side to get the sides.
You know what's interesting? When I was having my voice problems, they had me do these 2 stretches.
For your throat.
For my vocal cords.
Absolutely.
So it's
And other side, you'll switch hands and you'll do the same thing, just tilting that head back, using the fingers as just a gentle assist back. And back to neutral.
Wow. And it's interesting you don't have to hold it for long.
2 to 3 seconds is all it takes. It's a much more gentle way to coax the muscle to lengthen than to force it to hold for more than 10 seconds.
Okay, what about the hips? I have such hip problems.
I got
After
you.
I stand up, it just hurts.
Yep, so we're gonna do the twisted triangle. You're gonna cross one leg
this is a
over.
good one. This is a good one.
Now I'm gonna help you intensify a little bit. So you're gonna be
And you do what you can. Do as much as you can. Follow.
rotating your hip out so your knee is going towards the floor, and you'll use your hand to gently press, but then I want you to take this other hand below your ankle and gently pull up.
And that that's not bad for your knee?
Not at all. No, it's a gentle press.
I can do
So, yep, so you have one force going down and one force pulling up.
That's a good one.
And again, 2 to 3 seconds.
What muscle is that?
Back. Oh, that's getting into your glutes. That's getting into your IT band, potentially
That's it.
lower back as well.
Okay, last but not least, chest openers. that you can do
Chest
with a
opener.
partner.
This is a good partner stretch. So I'm going to
You wanna
actually
open your chest?
demonstrate on you first,
Yeah.
and then we're going to help each other out a little bit. So take
Okay.
your hands behind your head, clasp your fingers together. Good.
I can't.
Yep.
My arms won't show
All right.
my
Bring
shirt.
your arms forward. Good. And I want you to just gently bring those elbows back, and your partner is just going to stabilize your back against this tall. Does that hurt?
Don't break him. Don't break him. We need him.
Break him.
Good.
Break him.
Okay, you do Craig.
I'll do him.
You always
And
want to
you're
find that challenging but tolerable place,
All right,
right?
ready?
Got it.
So you'll be in the high back chair.
Oh, that's good.
Guiding your arms back.
Uh-huh.
3, 2,
And then you bring
does that
it forward.
hurt?
Oh,
And
thanks,
back to
Elena.
neutral. And then
That's a
you'll
nice
come back,
seat, Al.
hold for 3, 2, 1. Good. And I have to share the love here.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we'll take these arms all
Elena,
the way
thank
back.
you.
Does feel
Oh,
good.
that
See,
was
that feel
good.
good?
What a difference
I feel
when
loose
someone does it
already.
for you.
I know.
Right?
To see these stretches
There you go.
again and also to find fitness and meal plans, by the way, just go to today.com.
Any thoughts on the stretches?
Oh, I really like them. Is this accessible on Wild Tech?
Yeah.
So this is YouTube, Miss Jeanette. These are YouTube
You-
videos that we're sharing. So this is from today.
So what is it under, Alice, under YouTube? I like those exercises.
So you see the title in the video? It's 4 simple stretches to relieve your body after sitting all day. If you
Let's
search
make
something like that,
Stretches.
if you search
Yeah,
today
that is-
simple stretches, you will probably see it in one of the few results. Okay.
Okay, Alice, thank you.
That second one you gotta have. Am I on? Let's see. The second stretch you gotta have a partner though. That would be a good one. I would love that if you had a partner.
Well, the last one needed a partner. Everything else you could have done
You
on
could
your
do it by yourself. I would love the one with the partner that to help you out.
Oh yeah, the one behind. I mean, you could do it by yourself. Just
Yeah, I know.
you move
I know.
you move your arms back as much as you can. It does feel really good.
Mhm.
And I like this one right here where you literally just kind of not push
Yes.
your hand.
You push your neck back. I
And then-
like that one.
And then if you
I
go
do.
45 degrees, you can, like the video right here, it feels very not hard and
I like that one.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of them, but my body is stiff.
Yeah. So again, you can find a lot of all the videos we've been watching are all on YouTube. So
Mhm. Wow.
there's the video for everything.
In the name of 4 simple stretches.
Yeah. I hope you all feel good.
I
Okay.
feel wonderful, sight.
Yes.
The one
So-
I'm gonna do is the neck one. The
Yeah.
one for your neck. I have trouble
every
with my
day.
jaw.
Every day.
Every day I'm gonna do the one with the neck
you
and
stretch
turn
it.
your head. That should help me.
When you first get up in the morning, your stretches should be the first thing that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So right after that meditation, you move that body.
Simple check.
All right. So thank you all so much. We're going to take a look at the next app for today, which is WebMD Symptom Checker. So this is for our bodies. So again, I am not a licensed doctor, etc. So you use this app, for informational purposes, but you please go to your primary care provider for anything extensive. But this app can help you explain maybe certain things that are going on because you did a little bit of research. But there's also some other things. You can do medication reminders, you can learn about conditions, prescriptions, research treatments, and even find doctors on the app. So let's check this app out. It's called WebMD Symptom Checker. So let's go to the App Store like we did before, and we're going to search for WebMD. Very popular website. It's very old, 16 plus years. So WebMD has been in existence for a long time. I'm going to hit the share button here, and then I'm going to hit copy link to copy that link and paste it into the chat for you all. That way you can tap on the link and it goes straight to the app. I recommend, in addition to this app, we've talked about several times, we've talked about the health app. Okay, again, if I could find it on my screen here, but the Apple's Health app is very, very useful and important. So again, I highly recommend everyone utilize it. Yep, Health, it looks like this white icon with the heart. So make sure you all check out the Apple Health app, but WebMD has a lot of great info as well. So let's open it. I recommend that you create an account. That way, yep. That way you can sync your profile across different devices. So if you have it on your smartphone and your iPad or tablet, then you can see the information on both. So this is the profile. So make sure you create an account. When you first get the app, it will ask you if you want to create one. Please create a WebMD account. But at the bottom, very simple. You have home, doctors, profile. So profile is everything with your profile. So again, medication reminders. They have this feature in the Apple Health app as well. Medical team, you can save your doctor's contact info right here. That way you always have it. RX coupons, screenings and procedures, track symptoms. You can look at your saved conditions or drugs or health articles on WebMD to read for later. So everything profile-wise, so your tools and what you have saved, you can find here. Under doctors, again, please check out this feature for yourself. You can find doctors and dentists near you. So you put in that specialty or condition or procedure, you put in the location probably by zip code, and you can see what is all around you. So please utilize this as you please, okay? I know everyone's PCP is a little different, etc. If you have every one that you need or find, great. If you're looking for someone new or specialist, etc., utilize this section right here. Find doctors and dentists near you. There's over 3 million physicians that have profiles. Okay. And under the home page, there are many things that you can do. So look at the top. We're going from the top to the bottom. So search drugs, conditions, and news. So you can learn about any prescriptions, learn about conditions, and look at the news, health news. Look at that, symptom checker. Identify possible conditions and treatments related to your symptoms. Again, this is for informational purposes. This tool does not provide medical advice, but it gives you a great foundation on what may be occurring, okay? You put in your age, your sex, and you follow all the steps they go through. Medication reminders. Again, this is in the Apple Health app as well, but if you take a certain medication every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, every week, however, you can add that reminder in this section. Again, it's all about downloading the app, y'all, okay? Prescription discounts. Look at that. I can showcase this one. I'll save 80% on prescriptions. It's like GoodRx, right? So if I search for, so it says search for prescription, right? I tried looking for hydrocortisone, but I found hydroxyzine pamoate, whatever that is. But look at that. If I tap on what I'm looking for, look at that. Instead of 44, it's 25. So you can view the coupon, and have it text to your phone. So you see the lowest price for this dosage and brand and quantity. It says 100 milligrams, 30 capsules, right? You can change it. So instead of a capsule, you could do a bottle form. So again, bottle versus capsule. You can choose what brand you want. So the generic or the Vistaril dosage. You only have this one. And then quantity. So 1, 2, or 3. So look at that. From 1959 to 1111. How amazing is that? Let me search another one. I did want to be a doctor growing up, but some of these names definitely escape me. Okay, what's Divanil XR? Okay, this looks pretty cheap, whatever medication this is, but look at that. That's half off the price. $6 versus 3, 6 versus 3, $31 versus 17. So, hey, pretty cool, right? Drug interactions. So you can add, if you're on multiple prescriptions or medications, you can see if they interact with each other. Just like, how we're not supposed to, you're not supposed to drink alcohol, take medication, or certain medications may, be affected by certain food. So, see what goes on with this, okay? Pill identifier. Pretty self-explanatory. If it's a rectangle and the color, if it's red, then you can see what may come up, right? So there could be many reasons to use this, etc. Maybe you mixed, you have 2 medications, but you mix them up one way, shape, or form. Hey, which one is this? Which one is this? I forgot. Use that identifier to help you out. Or, again, if that, you got to call your doctor and all of that stuff. Track symptoms. You can add symptoms of your ongoing conditions, and you can track them here. Below that, there are news. So, what's going on health-wise. I did read this one here. It's very recent. Unfortunately, it says drug overdose deaths are rising for ages 65 plus. So, that's why we have to make sure we target and assist, and you all, keep sharing this info with the other older adults in your life, okay? So we can be the best version of ourselves. But look at this. Flu season's quiet start may be misleading. Chocolate and health, a new twist on an old debate. Frequent flyers. That one's pretty cool. Hidden health risks, flying. Again, it's just good to know what's going on, reading the newest information that's available, and then making your own decision. Exercise and pain, how to move no matter how much you hurt. Oh, wow. That's a striking headline. I would definitely want to read this and see what goes on. So yes, that is the bare bones of the app. I highly recommend you check it out yourself and see what parts of it may be useful for you, and or if you would like to share this with your doctor and maybe say, hey, I try this or use this for that. Is this feasible for me? Do you like that? Or should I not do this? So anyone going to download WebMD, check it out for all these different features.
I might do it. I've used WebMD just on the computer, looking up things. I don't take medication, but I use over-the-counter supplements, and I'll go on there to see if they what you can take it with. One thing you can't take it with, like zinc. Certain things you can't take that with. So I've been going on WebMD for years, but I've never tried their app though. So that might be something I'll try.
The link is in the chat. Download it. It'll take a minute. You can log into your account and you'd be good to go. I love that. Anyone else going to download this app? again, or share it with someone else that you know. I mean, who else do you know that needs help with checking your symptoms and interacting with prescriptions, medical reminders, prescription discounts, tracking your systems, reading news about what's going on, and finding new doctors or specialists? Anyone else going to download and check out this app? Again, every single app that we cover, you don't have to use every single day, but it sure can assist with a lot of things. I like to find not 2-in-1s or 3-in-1s, but I do like to find apps where you can do multiple things in just one app. So I really like this app. So please download it, check it out. Okay. Yeah, it
I've
may.
had this app downloaded when you introduced it before. And I use it for my medical stuff.
Uh-huh. I love that, Anne. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope using this app and the health app together for different things is assisting you. I love that.
And you sounded like you have a cold.
Well, yeah,
I do have a bad cold.
Oh yeah, I hope you get well soon.
I appreciate you sharing, Anne. Thank you, Geraldine, for your concern. I know we were the same way when Anne come on. So
yeah,
make sure you keep using, use the chat if you'd like.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes, if you like, Anne, but I know you want to share. I appreciate that so much. You're so strong, and you still coming on. So you are definitely, showing up and showing out. So thank you so much. And thank you all. Again, I hope it's helpful for yourself, for your friends, your family members, your community members. You may never know whose life you may help out with this app. Yourself, someone else. Again, if someone is going through something, check it out. Type it in. See what the symptoms are. It may say something, and you may want to say to your friend, "Hey, you have to check this out. This app said you may have this, and this based on what you had said what was going on. So please visit the doctor so you can get better." I appreciate that, folks. Our last section for today is our soul. So we're gonna play an app together. It's gonna be a game, a word game together. But this video right here is called Introduction to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and practicing that skill. So this is from me and my emotions, mind matters minutes. So hope you all enjoy this exercise, mental exercise, and go from there.
Today, we'll be learning the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 skill and how it will make us more aware and present. You know those days when it all just feels like too much? Sometimes we can feel distracted, overwhelmed, or unable to focus on anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is an important skill to help us come back to the present and stay grounded. It will also help us build mindfulness and focus our attention. This skill gives you a chance to notice the present by focusing on the 5 senses: sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. Every day can get better if you take time to stop, slow down, and pay attention to something of wonder around you. Things that surprise you or make you smile. There are moments of wonder every day in the world. What can you notice? Let's take a moment to find them in your world. Up next, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise. Let's practice the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 skill. I'll talk you through this exercise. Take a moment to stop, slow down, and pay attention to what's around you. Find 5 objects that you can see. These could be things like pictures.
Yeah, and please participate. Again, almost 30 folks on the call. 5 things that you can see that are around you.
Or clouds. Next, Listen for 4 different sounds. This could be birds chirping or traffic in the distance. I'll give you some time to listen.
What do you hear around you? It could be the softest sound, the loudest sound.
Now, focus on 3 body sensations. This could be the pressure of the chair against your back or the texture of the clothing you're wearing. Next, focus on 2 odors you can smell. This might be some perfume or some food cooking. If you can't smell anything, notice that. Finally, focus on 1 taste in your mouth. Notice how you feel after doing this exercise. Did you notice the world around you? Do you feel less overwhelmed? When you practice this skill, you feel more present and in the moment. Nice. You just completed the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise. Find some time every day to practice this skill.
Five things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 body sensations, 2 odors you smell, 1 taste. It's all about living in the present. How did you feel after doing this activity?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
And it makes you aware. And then you can focus on other things besides yourself, so to speak.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going through some things. So this is nice. I think I'll try it.
You gotta always stay in the present. You can't worry what happened in the past or what's happening in the future. You gotta notice what's happening right now, because we're living right now. And it's a great exercise when you're going through something, like if you're playing a game, or if you're doing a task and you're having a little bit of a hard time completing that task or getting through a hurdle in it, right? So this is a great way to regroup yourself, recenter yourself and your mind, and be like, I'm here, I smell, I feel, I touch, and I'm more here. That way you'll have a clear mind and you're more likely to get through that task or get over that hurdle, So this is a great way to, if you're feeling frustrated, this is a great exercise to get you back in the present.
Sure is. I like that.
Not for, if you feel sad, or if you feel like you can't go on with the task, you fall back. It's okay. Take time. We all have time, so we might as well use it and just take our time with things.
It does distract your attention. I like that, because it had me thinking with that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as far as like naming 5 things. And I'm trying to focus on the 5 things from where I'm sitting at. But what really got me was the taste. I'm like, taste.
Yeah,
I'm not tasting anything in my mouth.
Well, you taste the
What am I tasting?
I mean, you feel you're here. If you don't taste anything, just like the smell, if you don't smell anything necessarily, or you don't taste anything, well, I
I guess that might come if I just got through eating, that I might taste something. But other than that, if I'm just, not having.
You can taste the air. You can taste, you can definitely taste the air around you, or just your mouth feel. Again, just more feelings presently. We're always tasting something. We're always smelling something. We're always feeling something, no matter if we want to or not. So again, this is a great way to bring ourselves to going on what's right now, because our taste can change, the smells can change, the sensations we feel throughout the day can change. So it's always good to do your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to get back into the present if you're feeling some kind of way.
I'm gonna work on that taste because that taste got me.
Well, I taste clean because I brushed my teeth this morning and you drink a lot of water to clean out any debris or whatever. So I taste cleanliness. So if you did those things, you also taste that as well.
Okay, that's a good way of putting it.
All right, well, let's take a look at word mind crossword puzzle. So again, meditation, movement, mindfulness. So our souls, our minds, our inner self. So learning something new can certainly nourish and enrich our souls. So this improves mindfulness and relieving stress with this brand new crossword game. You can have soothing sounds and very gorgeous and relaxing visuals. So let's take a look at word mind. There are so many word games. I mean, that you can play or take advantage of. Like even there's one called Zen Word we played before. Some Wordscapes is really fun. Crossword Jam. I mean, this one's word cookies. I mean, look at all. Even just with one option, there are so many different ones. There's a plethora of games and apps. I mean, there's over 2 million apps on the App Store. In the 3 years we've done our advanced trainings where we talked about apps, we've covered about 800 together, which is a lot. Like 700, 800 apps, a lot. That sounds like a lot, but we've done it for quite a few years now, but there's over 2 million apps. There's so much more out there. So please, have fun, especially on the weekends or, after our sessions to check out some more apps and you can learn and have some fun. Let me go ahead and put this into the Zoom chat for you all, this last app for today. Okay. Again,
This is one of my favorites, Alex.
I know it is. I'm so happy we're doing this together. So let's have some fun. Again, I put the link in the chat. So give me a moment. And let's do this thing. So word mind. Again, I put the link in the chat. Great way to chill, have fun, learn something new. And you follow any prompts, you see anything that comes up. So yes, they give you a tutorial in the beginning. So it says swipe the word low, L-O-W. Just one finger. Very, very easy, right? Connect, okay. Now we can see in the crossword, the first letter is O, so it's O-W-L, out, low, then out. Pretty fun. Grand Conch, level 1 complete. Next, let me put on the music. I think it will come on in a second, but as we go through. But yes, again, there are some other options here, like the shuffle or a hint. But let me, again, just do this one so I can show you all. So there are three-letter words that we need to find. So I'm thinking art, tar, and that one starts with T. Use the crossword to help you fill it out. And then in the middle of the word starts with A. So R, we already have T-A-R, so now we need R-A-T. So that makes me think words. Words are amazing. They're cyclical sometimes. You can have tar, T-A-R, you can have R-A-T. Like, how beautiful is that, right? It's the little things in life, right? If you get stuck, you can shuffle or hint. Okay, so 3 more 3-letter words. You can all unmute and let's see if we can do as many of these as we can.
Top, T-O-P.
Hot, P-O-T.
Hot. Got one.
O-P-T, opt.
Yeah, we got almost 30 folks. I want to hear everyone. We all know, we've played a lot of these before, so let's hear some new voices too.
R-A-R-E.
So there are 3-letter words.
E-A-R, ear?
Yep, ear.
Okay, Alice, you heard me.
I sure did with my ear.
A-R-E.
R,
Oh, I'm not.
What's the last one?
E-R-A.
Era. Good. I love it, folks. Yes, as you go through the levels, you get more in-game stuff. Oh, and we're on chapter 2. So this is our first 4-letter word together.
W-I-N-G.
Wing, yes. Okay, we got 3 more 3-letter words.
Then you have win,
Does it
W-I-N.
look okay, sir?
Oh.
Okay.
And wig, W-I-G.
And Jen, G-I-N.
Jen, good job. See, I had no doubt in my mind with you all, but I love when you do it together.
C-A-F-E.
Face.
Okay.
Face, F-A-C-E.
So that's 2 4-letter words, and we got 1 3-letter word.
Ace, A-C-E.
A-C-E. Use the puzzle to help you out. We did face. There's ace and face.
All right, Alice.
I know that's right. Let's go. We have 4 3-letter words and 1 4-letter word.
Has, H-A-S.
Wash.
Wash. I heard someone say has.
Me. Okay.
Was, W-A-S. I don't know. That's
Was. That's a word.
Saw, S-A-W.
Good. And we got 1 more. What is that last one?
Is that 4? I can't see the whole thing. I only see
So
3
no,
letters.
you can see. Don't
Ash,
do anything you put your mind to.
How about Ash? A-S-H.
And just make sure you're in Zoom. And I'm holding my iPad vertically, make sure you do the same thing yourself.
No, she had to bring it in small because I had to do the same thing.
Make sure you hold the iPad vertically. You can see the whole screen. Okay, so there's 1 4-letter word and 3 3-letter words.
How about net? N-E-T.
How about T-E-E-N? Teen.
Good.
10, T-E-N.
And T-E-E. T.
T, yes.
Like a golf tee.
Wonderful.
We're rolling.
Of course. I had no doubt in my mind. Okay. If you do the butterfly, we get extra points. But yeah, let's keep going. There's
C-A-T, cat.
C-A-T.
Cat. Good.
B-O-A-T.
Coat.
Oat, O-A-T.
O-A-T.
Yeah, that's probably that middle
That's
one.
the butterfly.
And cot, C-O-T.
And A-C-T.
Wonderful. I hear you all. Wonderful job. 4-letter word, 4 3-letter words.
Word, W. Wait a minute. 1, W-O-N.
4-letter D-O-W-N.
Down. Yeah, D-O-W-N.
I hear you all, but look where that butterfly is at. The more butterflies we get, you see when we get it.
O-W-N.
O-W-N.
Just, you all were not wrong, but just so that you can see the way you can get the most coins, you know? You see,
I see.
When you do that butterfly, it goes to that one. So we can, the more butterflies you do, the more coins.
D-O-W-N, down.
W-O-N, one with the butterfly.
Yeah, down. Yeah, down can work because there's a 4-letter word and it goes down.
W-O-N.
Blank.
Down.
Nah, N-O-D. Nod.
N-O-D.
Nod, that's a good one. Okay.
N-O-W, now.
Now, okay. I love that. We could have tried Dow. Sometimes if you do an extra word, you see this star icon at the bottom left. That's when you do a word that's not in the puzzle. You get extra points for it. So
tail, T-A-L-E.
Yeah, tail.
E-A-T, eat.
Eats. Yeah.
Oh, 3-letter. Oh, I forget. Okay.
L-E-T, let.
3-letter.
Let.
And then late, L-A-T-E.
Okay, we got almost 25 folks on. I want others to unmute as well and share. I hear you all though. Thank you so much.
T-E-A-T.
So look, we have 2 3-letter words left.
T-E-A-T. Oh well.
No.
So I think you can only use the letter only once each.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, you're gonna use the letter. Oh, got you.
Yeah. TEE.
Okay. Again, you can only use it once, but that's also.
Oh, that's right. It's only one E.
Okay.
Well, I said that a long time ago.
ALE.
Okay, let's see if it could be eight.
If it's
It could be AL.
ATE.
You see, that's an extra word. You found a bonus word. Yes, the more bonus words you get, the more hints you get in the puzzle. So that's good. So we tried AL. No, it's not AL. It's going to be 8.
It's going to be ATE 8.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't see it, you got to say it. So look at that butterfly.
They're on mute.
Oh,
ARMY, Army.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Mary.
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 So you got to look at the puzzle. Is there any four-letter words left?
Yeah, YAM.
RAY, Ray.
Okay, I heard Ray. That's there.
Ray, May. Okay.
So take a look at where the butterfly is. If you want more coins, we got to try to do the butterfly one. But you don't have to, but that's how you get the most coins or points.
Right.
So R, what words end in R?
Mar. No, it's not Mar.
We can always MAR. Mm-hmm. Okay. Always interesting to see.
YAM for yam.
Yep, yam. Y.
With the butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a butterfly.
Ray, R-A-Y.
MAY.
Okay, yes, we already have Ray, so it gotta be
May.
Mm-hmm.
That's my birthday. I knew that one.
Rum. No, it's no.
RAM.
RAM, Ram. That's the butterfly.
What's the last one?
Yeah.
We already have yam. We have ram. Oh, okay.
ARM.
Yeah, arm. Yeah, it's arm. Good. We thought of that at the exact same time, Geraldine. So yes, the more you go, the this a little more difficult it'll be, and that's okay because it's all about progressiveness. So let's do this one more together. Okay, so this one is a 5-letter word, a 4-letter word.
WIDTH, with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3-letter words. Yes, with. Good job.
With, WITH.
With. Let's see if it's in the puzzle. It sure is.
And HIT, hit.
Mm-hmm.
HID, hit.
Hid, yes. And the last one.
WIT, wit.
Wit. Perfect.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. So the more you go, the more calm you'll feel, the more good you will feel. Mm-hmm. I feel very calm. And
you do? Where's my brain?
Well, that's how you feel good when you work in your brain.
Well, one thing about it gets your mind off anything else but this puzzle.
You got that right.
And you feel good because you calm.
I know she all over the place. You ain't got a damn thing to do.
We had a lot of fun for this.
Yeah, it's a lot
section.
of fun.
So thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for participating. Again, we went over today, just to go over for those that may have been joining us a little later on. We went over what is mind, body, and soul in the phrase, and some questions that we should ask ourselves every day to help nurture these 3 things. We talked about body with the mind versus mind with the body. And then we did what we usually do in our talk shows is our mind, our meditation, movement, and mindfulness exercise. So we did a meditation, we did some stretches, learned about our bodies with MMD. We took a look at Oath, another meditation app. And we learned about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise to get us in the present. And last but not least, we looked at word mind. So we practiced mindfulness and had fun together.
Yes,
and
we did.
Calmed ourselves down. So thank you all so much. Real quick, you can share, unmute yourself. And then you guys have your time at the end to chat. But what is one new fact that you learned today? What apps are you interested in trying out and why? And how do you nourish your mind, body, and soul on a daily basis? Or how will you based on our session today? So any general thoughts for our session and our answers to these questions? But it was I enjoyed our session today. I feel very good. So I hope you all feel as well.
This is not that.
Any thoughts?
I enjoyed all of it.
Thank you. I hope you download all the apps, Dolores, and check them out.
Well, I do. I enjoy that, and I do that puzzle every day.
Yes, and I know you may not be feeling well, so it's very important that you do your mind, body, and soul exercises so you can stay on the forefront of that physical illness so you can feel better faster. Okay?
Thank you.
I know it may be hard, but a little bit of this and you'll feel it throughout the day.
Get you some hot tea with lemon.
Yeah, and some put a little ginger in it.
Yes.
Too.
Hope you
Anyone
feel
else?
better, Ann.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, get you
sipping
some.
on ginger lemon tea now.
Right. That's
I know
good.
you are. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was the burst of energy. Again, anyone else would like to share their thoughts on today's session? What is one new fact that you learned? What apps are you interested in trying out and why?
I enjoyed all of them.
I did.
I appreciate that, Ms. Freeman. Make sure you download these apps and utilize them in your daily life, okay?
Thank you.
I use WebMD, but what I'm going to do, like somebody else already said, I'm going to go ahead and download the app and just have that on my phone.
Check it out and see what's going on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, I did too.
I appreciate that. I heard you both. I heard you both for our session, so I hear you all. Thank you for participating.
I enjoyed them all also.
Oh, hey, Cassandra, I'm so happy. Make sure you download some of these apps and hopefully it helps you out positively, okay?
Okay.
So, Alan, that first exercise was an app too, because I came in late. In the news that they was doing, that was an app too, or just you said go on YouTube?
You can
YouTube.
You can review this video on our channel when it's uploaded, but all the videos I showed today were from YouTube.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I enjoyed every last one of them.
I did too.
Thank you so much. I heard you, Miss Dolores. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
Oh, well, both of them, Miss Dolores. Anyone else?
Thank you for today's session.
Oh, my pleasure, Miss Jeanette. Again, it's not just because it's National Depression Mental Health Screening Month, but we always have to think about these in our daily lives. And new seasons, new changes in our life. It's maybe a lot of things going on for different persons. So you always have to spend time for yourself and nurture yourself before you can nurture or help anyone else, right? You have to.
Yes, that's
be
true.
right within yourself before you help anyone else.
I had to keep coming back, but I did really enjoy that 5, 4, 3, 2 exercise because it's like it take away from anything that I'm going through because I'm focusing on the
Right,
5
you're
things that I need to
focusing
see.
on that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed. I enjoy all of them, but that one I really, really enjoyed.
Well, hey, you always get one main thing from, so if that's your main thing, I love that because again, it takes you to the present, what's going on right now. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. If you're feeling frustrated at something that you're doing, you take a minute or two to think of what's around you and to foundation yourself and to have a better outcome.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, in doing that, it did calm my mind, take away from what I'm temporarily going through. It really did.
Surely, that is the whole reason it's there. So please share that with others that may be also going through some temporary challenges. It will make a difference.
Yes, it will. Okay, I'm finished, y'all. Y'all take over.
Oh, no. Thank you so much. We have a very chill session. I appreciate all and keeping the TVs and cell phones in mind and focusing on our session today. Again, with that hour and some change ourselves, you certainly have learned a lot. So I hope this changed your outlook for today, but also for the future, because you can do anything you put your mind to if you have a great foundation each and every day.
And I'm be honest with you, the reason why I said it because today I had to go to the doctor to get a CT scan, and I don't like going in those tubes. And I had a temporary, and I always say temporary because it is temporary, a little temporary anxiety.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But this class today, when I said I enjoyed the whole thing, it did because it really had calmed me down.
Oh, you got to do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 when you get to the doctor. Even when you're in the office and you're looking at the things that are there, you're you're in the present, you're getting your mind off of what you need to do.
Yeah.
So always keep those things in your mind.
And I think that's something that I'm going to write down on a card and take with me for whenever I, in that situation, I'll pull my card out and look at it. And that would distract me for what I, do at the doctor's office. So
Well,
thank
that'd
you
be
very much
good.
for that.
That's a good point, because when I have to take a CT scan, I have to take a pill.
Yeah.
Me too, honey.
Well,
I gotta take a pill to go to the doctor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, y'all. When we go through things we may not like, we have to still stay in the present and just know that it's temporary. So we have to use these skills to help us get through what we're going through. Always. So I love that. I didn't think about it, the doctor, but you gotta have your meditation and your mindfulness. You gotta start your day off every day with these things, so you can go through those different things that we go through in our daily lives. So, thank you.
I like that also. In fact, I went to their website, Me and My Emotions, and they have different lessons and different. So I'm going to check that out.
Okay. Yes. I mean, a lot of YouTube channels have websites that that they also have. So whatever works out, and as long as you're learning something new, that is the whole point of today. So I love that you can take advantage of that now. Okay. I love that. All right, folks. Well, again, thanks so much for our session today. Again, make sure you always keep your mind, body, and soul at the forefront, and to do these exercises, meditation, movement, mindfulness every day. I look forward to tomorrow's talk show, so we can do not this, but do this once again and start our day off on the right foot, so you can fully feel how it feels when you do your meditation. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I really need y'all to, take a few minutes in your mornings to have a great foundation. Why wouldn't you want to have a great foundation for your day? So thinking about this session starting tomorrow, when you join us at 10 a.m. For our talk show, 12 o'clock travel show, 1:30 module. But starting on Thursday, make sure you keep it in mind, okay?
What's up?
Somebody's on the.
All right. Well, again, I hope you all enjoyed, and make sure you stay on for our poll. But other than that, today was a wonderful session, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your days and have a great foundation for the rest of your day.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you,
Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
5, 4, 3, 2.